You sit down to write an email. You need to type a name with an accent mark or maybe a quick phrase to your family overseas. Suddenly, you're stuck. You start clicking through system settings, and what should be simple feels like a maze with no exit. Your creative flow is gone, and the frustration is very real. You're thinking, this is a Mac. Why isn't this easy? Here's the good news. It is easy. Incredibly easy, in fact, once you know the secret handshake. That confusion you're feeling is exactly why this guide exists. We're going to cut through the noise and give you the clear, step-by-step path to add any keyboard language to your Mac and switch between them like a pro. No more getting lost in menus. Let's get it done. Before we touch a single setting, let's clear up the one thing that trips everyone up: the difference between your Mac's system language and its keyboard language. Getting this is the key to everything. Think of it this way. Your system language is the language of your car's dashboard. It's what the menus, buttons, and warnings are written in. When you set up your Mac, you picked one, and it's probably what you're using to read File, Edit, and View right now. Your keyboard language, on the other hand, is the language you're speaking in the car. It's what shows up on the screen when you type. You can have an English dashboard while speaking fluent Spanish, French, or Japanese inside, and your Mac is no different. We're going to keep your Mac's interface in English, but give your keyboard the power to type in any other language you want. We're focusing only on the keyboard language, which macOS calls input sources. We won't be changing your system menus at all. With that out of the way, let's get to the fun part. Okay, let's do this. I'll walk you through every click. First, open System Settings. It's the icon with the gears in your dock. You can also get there by clicking the Apple logo in the top left corner of your screen and choosing System Settings. Once you're in, look at the sidebar on the left. You'll see stuff like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and so on. Scroll down that list until you see Keyboard and give it a click. Now you're in the keyboard settings. Ignore all the options for key repeat and brightness for now. Find the section at the top called Text Input. Right next to Input Sources, you'll see a button that says Edit. That's our door. Click it. This screen is your new command center for languages. On the left is a list of the keyboards you have right now, probably just one like US or your regional default. To add another, look at the bottom left corner. See that little plus icon? Go ahead and click it. A huge list of the world's languages pops up. You could scroll, but who has time for that? Just use the search bar at the bottom and type the language you want, like Spanish. When you select a language from the list, the panel on the right shows you different keyboard layouts. For Spanish, you might see Spanish, Spanish ISO, and Latin American. The standard option is almost always the one you want, so we'll just select Spanish. Once you've highlighted your choice, hit the blue Add button in the bottom right corner, and boom, the new language instantly appears in your list. That's it. Click the blue Done button and you can close System Settings. You've added the language, but how do you switch on the fly? macOS gives you 3 fantastic ways. Method 1, the menu bar icon. This is the most visual method. After adding a second language, a new icon should pop up in your menu bar up in the top right corner by the clock and Wi-Fi symbol. It'll show your current keyboard, maybe US or an American flag. To switch, just click that icon. A drop-down menu appears with all your installed keyboards. Click the one you want to use, and you're done. The icon in the menu bar will change to match, like ES for Spanish. If you don't see the icon, it's an easy fix. Head back to System Settings/Keyboard right under the Text Input area. Just make sure the toggle for Show Input Menu in Menu Bar is turned on. Method 2, the default keyboard shortcut. If you want to feel like a power user, this is the fastest way. The default shortcut on modern macOS is Control-Space. Pressing it instantly swaps between your current and previous keyboard. Got more than 2 languages? You can cycle through all of them. Pressing Control, Option, and Space brings up a small switcher in the middle of your screen. Keep holding Control and Option and tap Space to hop between them. Building the muscle memory for this is a total game changer. Method 3, the Pro Tip, using the Caps Lock key. Here's a hidden gem that's amazing for anyone switching between languages with different alphabets, like English and Japanese or Korean. You can turn your caps lock key into a dedicated language switcher. To set this up, go back to System Settings/Keyboard/Edit next to Input Sources. In that window, you'll see a toggle that says Use the caps lock key to switch to and from your last used language. Turn this on. Now a quick tap of the caps lock key will switch your language. To get the actual old-school caps lock, you just press and hold the key for a moment longer. It's brilliant. Section 4. Making it your own. What if you hate the Control Space shortcut? Maybe another app uses it, or it just feels weird. No problem, you can change it. Go to System Settings/Keyboard, but this time scroll down a bit and click on Keyboard Shortcuts ... A new window will open. Click on Input Sources in the sidebar. On the right, you'll see the current shortcuts for Select the previous input source and Select Next Source in Input menu. To change one, just double-click on the key combination. It looks like Cap Space for Control Space. It'll turn into an editable field. Now press the new shortcut you want to use. A word of warning, Command Space is the default for Spotlight search. If you steal it for language switching, you'll need to give Spotlight a new shortcut in this same window. And just like that, the maze is gone. You now know the crucial difference between system and keyboard languages. You can add any keyboard layout you want, and you're armed with 3 powerful ways to switch between them: the visual menu bar, the speedy keyboard shortcut, and the pro-level caps lock trick. You are now in full command of your Mac's multilingual powers. No more friction, no more frustration. Just you typing what you want when you want it. If this guide helped you out, give this video a thumbs up. It makes a huge difference. For more simple, no-nonsense Mac tutorials, make sure you subscribe and ring that notification bell. Got any questions or your own favorite language switching tip? Drop it in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and happy typing!